so this is a demo of Studi at the 1 week mark of rebuilding it. Um, if you don't know, Studi is basically an agentic tutor where it teaches you with intuition and problem solving, and it's also interactive. So let's just jump right into it. So the first thing I want to show you is Spark. So Spark is a way for the agent to add micro interactions or build visualizations um, for topics that text can't explain alone. So, for example, if I say I want to visualize physics potential and kinetic energy with gravity acceleration, so something like that, right? So it's gonna build a spark, and yeah, you have a different types of sparks. One of it is basically a scene, um, where it's basically like this simulation. So this is a better example right here. Um, we also have a Desmos one. Um, we have a code playground one. So we have flashcards, a quiz spark, a web playground one. But yeah, the second thing is we have a track. So what the point of a track is, say the user wants to learn a big topic, right? Um, where when we're gonna learn big topics, the context is gonna get filled very quickly. So for the agent to not hallucinate and stay on track, it will prompt the user to create a plan for what the thread is end goal is for it to learn that big topic. And then once it creates a plan, it's going to be attached to this component right here, and it's going to show you the plan, and then it's going to tick off the stuff as we do it. And then there's also something called labs. So how sparks are for mainly for doing these visualizations or micro interactions. Labs are for persisted long-term interactions where, for example, you want to learn React, you're going to learn React by building apps with React. So that kind of ideology right now, we only have IDE, but we're going to implement a whiteboard and then some other types of labs. And then, yeah, and then you can also create a track with, we already have a track, so there's a view track. But if you don't have a track, there's a start track button. Yeah, and then I also implemented a voice model. So basically, instead of text, it'll teach you with voice. So here's an example. Hey, hey,
I'm
what do you?
here to help. What would you like to
Um,
work on today?
I want you to teach me recursion in Python.
Great. Recursion can be a really powerful concept. Would you like to start with the basics, or do you have a specific problem in mind?
Start with the basics and do it in Python.
Perfect. Let's begin with a simple explanation. Recursion is when a function calls itself to solve smaller parts of a problem. In Python, you define the function, and then inside it, you call the function again with a
So that's basically all the features we have right now. Um, yeah.